everybody, Hall of Wiisdom here. It's 2:30 a.m. Saturday, June 13th. I'm here working on the Nether Portal Island's connectivity, if you will. And essentially, I've done some of this like off camera, all of it off camera actually. Then I've recorded a little bit like non-commentated. The plan is eventually to probably use like a minecart to get here. So down here, I've got like a 5 wide. That way, I'll have like walking space. Or at least that's the plan. I think it's 5 wide. I'm going to try to count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so I've got the 5 wide. Ooh. I always got to watch above your head. And that means that I'm basically ready to start building this thing up now. What I've done, I've got one closed-in piece. I think I recorded that with no commentary the other day. I kind of started using this type of a design, and it's just real simple to get the water out. Actually, I kind of wanted this part to have a glass roof, but that's, I guess we can deal with later. Yeah, I ought to throw a furnace down out here while I'm actually thinking about it, just so we have it. And that would be over here. So we'll just kind of, like I said, we'll slowly equip this island with some stuff, you know, as we progress, I guess. So there's the furnace. I actually do have some sand in here, don't I? You know what? Let's get some glass going. This will keep the coal safe, but it's about midday, so we should be able to get a little bit of this done. I think I didn't want to do all of this off camera. You know, I wanted people to actually see a little bit of what I do, and kind of like if you're interested in like replicating this or something along those lines. So basically right here, that just needs to be 2, right? I guess. Although, uh-oh, that was my bad. I was thinking too much. Let's see, I've only taken, that's the second time I've taken it. I'm trying, I guess this wall here, we would for sure want like that, but then the second one, I wonder if I would want that to just be glassed in as well, actually. Might kind of be cool. Can we not place that? There we go. Alright, so I'm thinking maybe have 3 pieces of glass across the top, or would that not be cool? Maybe we should just have that center section be the glass section. I don't know. Still kind of debating that. But I'm trying, that should be deep enough you don't really see it with a boat. That's kind of the main objective. But once you get going here, I mean, you can make pretty good time. The toughest row is the first row you place, but once you've placed it, you can move fairly quickly. If you're doing a lot of this stuff, try to get depth strider. I can usually get up that close. I've got aqua affinity going. I feel like a spider is crawling on my head. But talk about aqua affinity. Right here we've got like a junction point. And let me go ahead. I guess we will do the wall first. And there's a squid over there. I had a skeleton attack me this morning. I thought that was kind of odd. But we'll bring this up to 2 high across. We'll probably have to stop. We'll try to expend this stack. We're not going to make it. So we'll go up. Oh, so close. Alright, so we got 7 more as well. Let's see where that gets us. Alright, so pretty close. There's the island. Let's go ahead and board the island real quick. I'll try to run you through this. I've got... Oh my gosh. Gotta be kidding me. Almost out of cobble again. It's hard to believe. I guess it's not super hard to believe, but given what we do. Alright, so there's that. Let me see here. This is my little piece of the world that we're working on. And, uh-oh. Can we make it? Yes. Okay, so let me just run you through here since it started raining. It's been raining a lot, pretty much only during the day it seems. But that is headed that way. That's going to be a junction point to go 5 wide. I'm for sure going... Actually, this is the tunnel. This is underwater, and I've fully bricked it in. I think I recorded how I get the water out. I'm not sure. But it swings around over here again. I'm not 100% sure where I'm going to connect all of this stuff, but its outlet is this one. I'm debating about making it have a glass top as well. I don't think I'm going to have all of them, but I want like the grand finale to at least have. We can weave a minecart in and out of here relatively easily. I think the transition point is that smooth stone. Like that's where this island terminated, and then all of this cobble was laid down, and then I just kind of built this around it and then come in and, you know, hollow it out. But I'm okay with it being covered up, but I would eventually like to make this thing out here have some you can kind of see our structure going. Very hard to move in a certain area, and then I kind of get to the place we can come up. So probably going to be a lot of mob action. It's not too big a deal under the ocean, I guess. We'll try to lay down a little bit of this. And then if we could get that, you know what, that would be a great way for me to showcase this to you. The furnace is still going. So this is 5 wide. Ideally, I'd have a ton of glass on me. I don't. I think I'm going to have to actually run back for cobble as well. But like I said, I've gotten pretty good at this stuff. This is one of the things long before the console edition or before I had the Xbox One. I was doing this stuff in Pocket Edition. Everyone said you couldn't do this underwater builds in Pocket Edition. I was like, I bet I can. And so I did. So I've had a lot of experience with it. Trying to see, that would be, let's just go ahead and take this all the way across. I know eventually, whoa, I thought we went to the surface. Eventually this piece here we're tapping across, I think I'll have it glass, and then maybe one row of the wall. And that should be pretty neat, I think. So let's place that block. And that's kind of our transitional point. Let's fill that in. If we can, there we go. We want to avoid islands, if possible. It's getting dark now, too. But 4 is all we have in the hotbar. We'll try to spin that. And we did. And very dangerous to actually enter your inventory like this when you're underwater, because you'll drown very easily, especially if you don't have like a base to stand upon. But let's see if we can complete that wall run. We got it. We're slowly getting there. And it's just a very tedious process. It's not super exciting, but I thought some people might have like questions like, how did you do that? And why did you do that? What is wrong with you? You must have gone into creative mode and cheated. Okay, why couldn't we go up? Must have been turbulent waters. It does help a little bit if you tilt up, but ideally you stay on high ground like this and you can just move a little quicker. Again, depth strider is actually, a lot of people knock that. I think it's kind of a cool deal. Of course I don't have it, so. Oh, that looks very, very menacing there, does it not? Let's see here, 30, I think that might get us across here. And then we will have this in place. This is kind of like a hodgepodge mix-up episode. I've been telling you it was coming, and this is apparently it. Spiders will attack me out here, so we gotta be careful. Is that it? Is that going to be my connection point? I think that thing is sealed. Oh, I always do that. I run into the bottom of my own island. Alright, off camera I made a new sharpness sword because I didn't have enough levels to combine it. Go figure. But let's see here. Do I have flint and steel? Yes. So here's a question. Will netherrack remain lit? I don't think it does. It does. Okay. I guess my nephew has really been putting it out every time. But anyway, that's one of the cool things you can do with netherrack is light it up. And I think sometimes it might go out in rain, but I guess, I don't know, maybe he's really been doing that himself. So now, of course, the big thing for us is based on the structure we've got, which is covered up nicely, it looks to be. I don't have a map, so 1, 2, 3, 4, not too far down. Let's see if we can play around with this. Of course the ladder's on the outside, so that's going to be interesting to get in, isn't it? Where's our first stopping point? Maybe that would be a good way to do this. So, oh, I thought that was going to be a deeper hole than that. Let's see here. Let's go take ourselves up a bit. So we know it would be within that area, somewhere in here, that should connect. I never know what'll be up here. Might look a creeper will swim across. But, you know what? I guess the best way to do this, we don't have an access point to the tunnel just yet. So I'm gonna dig that out, and I might take a little bit of drowning damage here. That should be our point. Oh, we screwed ourselves, didn't we? Okay. It's all in the name of science. Alright. So, yeah, that's gonna continue to happen. Oh, jeez. Okay, well, let's get some steakins. This part's gonna be tricky because I don't have any way of connecting into the tunnel here just yet. So let's get a few more hearts on us because we're probably gonna take more damage. We do have some glass whipped up though, so that's cool. Alright, so ideally you would be coming out of like a cavern, a cave, a mountain, a real landscape, and this is like much easier to showcase there. But okay, yeah, it's doing it again. Get legs. There you go. It looks sunny sometimes. It's a weird deal. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Maybe if we replace like all of the water blocks. Can we make it? Yes, we did it. All right. I guess, I don't know, I guess we really need to come from the other side. Yeah. Where do they think the water is? Not quite sure, we'll have to work on that. Not sure we're going to make this one, we did. Alright, now it would be ideal if it was not raining. But, essentially, like I said, if we had a little bit of a cave in this area, maybe we can set one up. It's not too far down. Anything I break, though, is going to send water down the shaft. That would not be advisable. Right over there, I can dig in and we could come through. Or does this go farther than that? I'm not sure. We won't. We'll try to stay down here. Prevent the mobs. Let's take this. That is not, or is it my main entry? I think it's above, this is the one above it. Okay, so I know where we're at. So let's leave that there because it comes in handy. This will make a mess for me, but at the same time, it makes a really big mess, but I think I moved all the torches. Didn't I? Yes. Alright, nothing on the ground. So, this is our tunnel, and now this is going to lead us into what we just built that should be totally sealed. So, as we slowly progress through here, it should be blocked off. Now, I like to use dirt in these cases. Alright, let's just start putting a wall there. Come on. Alright. You take this block by block. It's a very tedious process. Let's just do it this way. So now, essentially, as we break these, we're going to replace them. Hopefully go a block deeper in each direction. Dun, dun. I like to come in from the top. That's just my personal preference. And I'm hoping that we don't have... It's hard to say at nighttime. It's not the ideal time for this stuff, but you use the cobble framework, hopefully, so you can distinguish, like, you can use anything. But apparently we didn't have cobble the whole way. It's hard to say when it's dark. And you just do stuff like this, and you replace the blocks. And eventually we've got the 5-wide platform that we should be coming out on. You can see we've taken care, used to, like right here, we got into the water and you couldn't move, so we're making a little headway. You just go out a block or two at a time, whatever the current will allow. And again, it's not super exciting stuff, but some of you may not know how to do this, or might question, does he really take that kind of time to do this? And the answer is yes. It's the only way I know how to do this. Everything is pure survival, so it's not really dangerous, it's just one of those things, you know. You kind of have to have the patience and pay attention to your respirations and all that. But if you can't get a block out, it's going to take you an eternity. That's why I kind of like to start at the top, and then hopefully you can reach out. And then if you're having trouble with like a bottom one, then you can just move one at a time this way. For example, we now have this space, and it's good to do an entire row too, which I think we should be 3 wide here, but we'll deal with that in a little bit. There's nothing to hook on to. That should have made some good progress right there. As you do this, of course, you might want to place some torches, just to be safe. And again, I just like to always have the dirt in hand, so let's see if we can get out to our full 3 wide. Because I'm pretty sure I would have had it. Yeah, there it is. That's going to be our 3 wide. That way I can have in the center run right here the mine tracks if we do wind up putting them. And to the side we can have decorations or whatever we decide to do. And again, all of this was like super dark because it's where the torrent was. With sand, you've got to be very careful because it's going to fall, and we don't know, like, okay, so there's definitely water up there. There's that. Once you get that first top block in, then you can kind of take it from there. So let's go ahead and break that. Is it daytime? Sometimes there's like lighting glitches and you don't know. But right here, this is kind of what we want to see. That's pretty good progress, believe it or not. And if we could get this thing out to the island, that would be fantastic. It'll take a long time. But as you can see, it does work. And now we've got our, 3 wide. And so I built it 5 wide. This would be 1. This would be 5. And then, of course, these are our sides. That's the roof. And you get the general idea. If I break... Let's see if we can break this out eventually where you can see the full scope of what we're doing. Of course, the issue is if you get pushed by water, it can throw your placement off, and you have to deal with that. But right now we're going like 1 block at a time. I'm going to attempt, after we break these, to try and give you a view from the middle and let you kind of see the long road ahead. But just know that it can be done. It's tedious, but it can be done. Alright, so that should be clear. No, it's not. Okay, come now. There's that. There's that. Alright, I'm going to break this one, and you should get a feel for what we have to do still. Not really. Right there, you can kind of, this is a better angle, actually over here in the corner. All that distance we've got to cover. And anytime you've got a freak deal like this, and you can throw some blocks down, do it. Because you will make quicker progress that way. So, you would not believe some of the things I have done in Pocket Edition underwater. Some of it's pretty dadgum cool. And again, it's all time consuming, all tedious like this when you're not, kind of cheating it in creative or something. It's not really cheating in creative, it's just, if you build something minuscule in survival, it's way more impressive because, it's like the resources that go into it and everything like that. It's just a little bit perplexing. That was a really loud notice that my video is done rendering. So I might end this and get that video uploading and make the other trigger happy upgrade video render. But like I said, right here where we have a reach, we've got the roof and that. Just as far out as you can place the blocks, do it. And that will make your progress that much easier. Essentially, if we could reach out, you know, like 5 blocks away, it's kind of hard in the water, but if you could do that, it will save you a crud ton of time. So I think that's where we had the 2 blocks that were just like misplaces, but that turned out to kind of come in handy for us. And right here again, you don't want mobs spawning behind you, especially creepers, so keep it well lit as you progress. But I mean, you get an idea. We started, you know, about right here, and slowly but surely we're trekking off this direction. If I had that glass, I'd grab some. I'm thinking maybe the centerpiece to be glass, and then maybe eventually this row, or maybe like every couple, just to kind of, you know, be resource stringent, I guess. We could go that way. I keep wanting to get you like a view from the middle, but the way this is going to work out, I think it's going to be best to just go at it like that. And slowly but surely I will make my way there. And then of course once I get there, we're going to actually have to close off the shaft. And once we've done that, then we can kind of come in and go to town in that manner. But ideally, you know, you can go like corner to corner. It's probably the most efficient way to do this. I'll show you what I mean by that, and then I might end this and take it from there. So right here we hit water, so we want to come out, and we're going to, as far out as we can get it, throw out dirt. Then we're going to break the centerpiece, and this is a bad example because we were already there, but we've got dirt out over there, so just boom, place that. That's kind of a bad example again. You get the feel for it. You can get into situations like this. Now we've got a really nice run up the middle going for us, and then you can kind of progress a little differently. But again, it's just kind of tedious grunt work that's not super exciting. But again, the people leaving comments and watching this series regularly are the "we want to be there for every block." You know, don't you dare do anything off camera. And if you're the type that's like, "Oh geez, what are you showing us this for? We don't care, that's boring, there's no mob action, you know, you need to come in and just do the important stuff, or just some highlight recap of how you do it," post up, because otherwise I don't know you exist. And I try to, you know, cater the things I'm unsure of to what the audience is wanting. So you know, it's no difference to me. Granted, if I recorded and used all of this footage, this whole tunnel thing would be like, I don't even know how many episodes in and of itself, you know. So I'm trying to like maybe get it done in 1 to 3, and if I literally recorded everything and went that route, I would have like, I don't know, maybe 15, 20, 25 episodes dedicated to this. You may not be able to tell, but I have spent a lot of time off camera on this thing. So it's one of those deals. Once you try this, you'll be like, "Oh, I see what he was talking about. That is a royal pain to actually pull off." So you just kind of take it, like I said, a little bit at a time, and go from there. So I will end this. I'll get the other video editing. That's my main reason for ending. I'll probably be splicing a lot of footage together here, or maybe make it 2 episodes. I honestly don't know. It's just like so tedious and intensive. And the main thing is, though, you saw this was a giant run of ocean. All we did is we laid down a foundation, we built walls, we built a roof, and then of course to displace the water, this is what you have to do, or at least what I do. So that's it. Again, I have no clue if this is going to be a compilation, some like time-lapse thing, what I'll do, but we'll figure it out, and this kind of gives you a gist for it. I'll come back in when this is like done, and maybe I've built around the shaft and we can just like access it in and out. So stay tuned for that. Whatever this turns out to be is what it will be, and I will catch y'all back here shortly. Hey everybody, One of Wiisdom here. We are back. I've realized this is a ridiculously dumb and stupid idea. So, where we left off, we'd had this done, and then we just kind of started in here, and I just got tired of it because we finished it. So, nothing. I mean, it really, when you have it complete, it doesn't seem like that big of a deal. I don't have a map on me to like map out exactly how far we went, but right here, this pillar here, where the cursor is, that's where we broke the two blocks that are now have ladders on that side. So essentially, if we shift, you can see ladders there and ladders there. Oh, it's starting to be daytime, so that's cool. But whoa, essentially, if you come up from the bottom, you can just enter right here. If you come in from our base and you want the dirt is our original pillar up from the Nether Portal relocation, you just switch sides like that, and voila. As you can see, glorious sunrise upon our new project. You look down, you can't really even tell that this thing is there. We've got it tied in with this nicely. And I guess to kind of like wrap up this episode, I was about to say, where's our glass? And I realized it's in the furnace. So this is, I do have a spare pick, don't I? Yes, okay. So this little tunnel that we did runs us to roughly that bamboo island, and then the bamboo island runs us over to where that torch is. And then from that torch, I just have to run us back to the Hall of Bedrock out of the Isle of Wiisdom. So that one should be interesting. I've got a little bit of the groundwork done there, but again, eventually all of this will be like soul sand, and we can dock boats on every side and all sorts of things. So that said, we'll hop down here. You'll get a feel for this. You just simply come in at that point in time, and let's see, we want to come out, let's try, we won't count that one, so 1, 2, 3, we want to stand right there and look straight up, and let's do this as smart as we can. I guess I don't need the shovel for the time being, so we're gonna break this and then cycle. Wait, let me actually do it this way. 1, 2, 3. Cycle to the glass. Not too shabby, so that kind of gives you an idea where we're at. And it'll also, it might make it visible from above, I don't know. Let's actually get this out. Alright, so then we'd go 1, 2, 3. Do we want to do every 2 or every, let's do every 3, so 1, 2, 3. That'd be the 4th block. Boom. We're getting it before much damage happens. But right there, you kind of... Is that a squid? Yes. So majestic. Or no. That's the cobble block. I'm an idiot. An idiot that builds underground tunnels. But there's that. To give you an idea of what the sites would be like on the side, we've got 1, 2, 3. So why did I pick 3 gaps? Because right here, we could then break that and throw down glass and kind of have like a window that way. That's kind of a cool view, actually. Before we do like too much of this, because I could do that off camera or make a whole episode of it, let's take a gander. You do then see whatever we would do underneath, but let me hop down here. And this might wind up being like some 30-minute deal. It might be longer. It might be 2 episodes. I don't really know. We'll be playing with this. It's not critical right now. The main thing is we got this tunnel done. This might eventually get widened to the 5 wide. This was a 3 wide one. But seems like it's excessively dark here. I don't know why. So we'll just put that there for the time being. It is over here. This right there, that is my piece of resistance, if you will. It's our main entry point, so I guess I could put a torch here to remind me that, because this one will get taken away. We'll go ahead and light that up. Is that an Enderman or a squid? I think that's a squid. Alright, so up we go, unless it's an Enderman on the bridge. This is a really long run. Now I've started, I'm almost out of cobble too, dang it. But what I did with it, I decided I'd go 5 wide on it as well. So I've got like our center run, and then I started this one. And if if we could place that, well, anyway, this gives you an idea of how you start, and then if you don't want to drown, look up, come up, keep an eye always on your air meter. But right there, there's once a time in video games where your air meter didn't exist. You just stayed underwater, or you had a frog suit. Super Mario Bros. 3. that would be awesome if there was like a frog suit in Minecraft. Screw Depth Strider, screw Aqua Affinity. Just get the frog suit and you're golden. But yeah, so this comes in roughly right there. And I should probably board that off so mobs don't come in. I'm totally out of cobble. But right, where is it? It's over here a bit. There it is. This is our little 3-wide tunnel here. Oh, that's our entry point. And it's gonna be really hard to swim out of here. It's probably best if I were to just, maybe we can do this. We can do it. Maybe. Come on now. I'll use the wall. We got it. Alright. So, you get the idea. I mean, there's like our 5-wide tunnel. Concealed quite nicely. If you make it any deeper, yes, you could go and you could get in without, this type of a thing being visible. There's that cobblestone, so we'll grab it. There we go. We got one on us now. But if you do that, it's just that much more of a pain to build it because you'll have to get really good enchants, and you will definitely want Depth Strider just to, move a little quicker. But yeah, I mean, this tunnel is complete. It takes us over to there. That one is complete. That takes us over to there. We're going to run where I threw down the last of our cobble. Is going from there all the way over to the Isle of Wiisdom in the outhouse area. That's where that will connect. And of course, that is already connected to our base through our first underground, or underwater tunnel, if you will. So lots of cool stuff, and hopefully you think the same thing. And again, if I decide not to do the glass, or if I move the torches, that'll kind of be concealed. But quite honestly, the views are pretty sweet. The mushroom is back. Oh, you're kidding me. Where are the bowls? What did I do with those bowls? Like, did I leave them over there? I don't think we have a chest there. That guy is never there when I want him to be. And there's only one that I've ever seen. I don't know that we even have a chest. Yeah, you. I came to get, what did I do with those bowls? I don't know that we have a chest here. This has sidetracked me significantly. But there's our craft. I guess I can make some more. Yeah, we don't. That's where our secret fishing hole is. Wow, I don't remember that many mushrooms either. But yeah, so he's back. That's good. He just seems to come and go as he pleases, and it's very odd because he's the only one here. But hey, think about this. If I want him back at the farm, so we can always have milk and mushroom stew at our disposal, all I have to do is connect Nether Portal Island with Mushroom Island, and we'll have that set up. So yeah, we do not have any bowls on us, but where's my crafting table? Probably on the other side of the island. Where's the boat, actually? I guess I parked the boat by the crafting table. There we go, it's over here. So yeah, so I'll end this, and you kind of get a feel for it. Maybe I'll do that like last tunnel in the next episode, and then we'll have like the reveal or something. But I guess I don't have a chest in here, so but at least the mushroom is back. So every once in a while he disappears, and so far he's continued to come back. I guess since we're here, we'll go ahead. This is totally a waste of our resources, but why not? Now, where do they keep bowls? That might be my death here. Is it in foodstuffs? Maybe it is. Yeah. No? The bowl. I don't know where the bowl is. Is it a decoration? Is it transportation? Well, I know it's with the bucket, isn't it? Yes. Alright, so let's go just because you're here and I'm here and we're killing time, and this will add some extra content to this little thing that we're doing. I felt like he was over here, wasn't he? Is he not? He was on the opposites. There you are. You glorious little mushroom, you. Alright, so now this is what I was doing that first time when we left that island. I was going to swim over here. We were about to starve and, like die, and we needed health, and our hunger was low, so that's why we had to come over here. And the mushroom wasn't there, and it made me look like an idiot, so now we've got it. But I can't eat it because our hunger is full. So I'm going to get back in the boat, and I'm going to go into the Nether Portal Island area. And you'll get a feel for that. So all we have to do is make another giant tunnel from here to there. I guess it wouldn't be too big of a project, really. I could just come out, like in a shallow area of that. I just want to be able to drive a boat over is my main thing. Like not run into a tunnel and have to circumnavigate it or something. But, yeah. So if we had the soul sand, I think these would stay docked better, too. But there we go, the sun is setting, there's the mushroom island. We've got mushroom stew, several bowls of it in fact. So now I've got that in addition to my steak. Sounds like a nice combination. That actually sounds like a nasty combination, but I guess in Minecraft it's exotic and fancy. So hopefully you're enjoying this, you're liking the progress, and again, I don't quite know how I'll piece all of these episodes and clips and uncommentated snippets together, but we'll figure something out. And I will take it from there. So of course right down there that takes us to the relocated Nether Portal, the portal flip episode. Might throw up some more glass, I don't know, you could post your thoughts, maybe I'll leave it for a while, but like I said, eventually I'll possibly run a minecart here, and then we can have carpets or flowers or bushes or glowstone or whatever on the sides. And I think it'll come together quite nicely. This might get widened out to the 5. Might streamline this area. Actually would be smart to probably dig back that way and then connect at a right angle. This needs to be closed off so I don't get ambushed, I suppose. But yeah, so that kind of lets you know how I do this for those of you that wondered why I do it. I don't know, we could totally do it on the surface, but hey, we've got options now. We can go underground, we can take minecarts if we ever build tracks and minecarts, which we haven't even done. But hey, we're doing things here, so nice little run there. And again, in the future we'll probably wind up taking NPI over to MI Mushroom Island, to Nether Portal Island. Rails and boats depart daily, whenever the heck you want them to. So that said, I'll come in here. I might throw up a few more glass slots here and there, but I'll end the episode. If you like what I'm doing here, leave a like, leave a comment, let me know your thoughts. You can follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, circle me on Google+. Be sure to check out mindlogics.net. Also check out Dual Survival. I record with the Walkthrough King, episodes alternate. And I will end that here. And oddly enough, at 3:30 a.m. I am more awake and more alert than I was at 1 a.m. when we were doing some Skylander stuff. But that's always what happened, even in college. Like around 2:30 I'd get like this second wind, and I could just like go until 7 a.m. studying or writing a paper last minute, whatever I was doing. So apparently that still happens or something, or the water kicked in, I don't know. But that said, hope you enjoyed it, and I will catch you back here for the next, possibly more thrilling installment of Minecraft Xbox One Solo Survival.